Dr. Kemp here, the Hammond Doc. I'm here at my tube tester station on this morning, and I'm getting ready to test some tubes that I just received in the mail to check them out before I actually place them in my amplifiers for use. So let's go ahead and get started with that. This is a B&K 747 mutual conductance tube tester, and I have several videos on YouTube here about my use of this tube tester and other tube testers as well, so you can go back and take a look at those. But right now I'm going to test this 5V3 that I just received. Special order for a Leslie 51C amplifier that I recently rebuilt just within the last couple of weeks. Alright, so here we go. 5V3. Heater is on 5. Sensitivity goes to 12. Sensitivity set on 12. Socket is 17. And now it looks like, this 5V3 has two sides. So we have to test side 1 and side 2 of the 5V3. First thing we do, I was just letting it heat up there a little bit, is test for shorts. And first of all, I look to see if I see any special notes about this particular tube, and I don't see any notes about shorts or anything like that. Check my grid emission. There's no grid emission. And test 1. Now these tubes typically gonna test like in the 70s or so on this tube tester. So here I'm getting a 70 on test 1. It's right on the border of 70. Then on test 2, I'm getting a 70. Well, it's right at well, let me see, test 1, I said 70, but it's right at 65. And this test 2 is 70. So it's testing in the good range, good used range for this particular tube. These tubes on this tube tester, the 5U4s, like the 5U4s, this is a 5V3. So like the 5U4s, you don't expect to get up into the 80s and 90s, but in the high 60s and 70s, that's a good functional tube. At least when it comes to testing it. Okay, so both sides of this tube, according to the B&K 747, test good, and I can use this tube in my amplifier to try out my amplifier. So until the next video, because I have 4 more tubes that I'm going to test. So until then, this is Dr. Kemp, the Hammond Doc, saying to you, please have a peaceful and marvelous day. Goodbye.